Hello, Pinkfresh friends, and welcome to release day. Now, keep in mind, this was supposed to be our October release, but due to shipping delays, we had to push it into November. This is our typical stamp, stencil, die, and hot foil plate release. Let's go ahead and just get right into our new products. This first set is called Brushed Sentiments, and we're super excited. This is a stamp, hot foil plate, stencil, and die combo. Now, you'll see as you go through each of the product that the sentiments are broken into two pieces. There's two stamp sets, there's two hot foil plates. Now the stencils are single, but they are broken up into those same two sets of sentiments, and what they do is they layer together and they make the words look a little bit like ribbons. Now, all three items work with the one piece die set, which has two dies included. Now, the stamp and the hot foil plate are solid, and they aren't to be used with the stencils themselves. The stencils are more standalone, and as you can see here is a sample where you get to see that ribbon quality of the sentiments. Now, if you use our previously released solid hot foil plate and foil the negative, you actually can use the stencils with those negative foiled sentiments. So keep that in mind if this is a product suite that you want to pick up. Now, we do have a new Slimline stamp set that we are releasing called Daisy Slimline Frame. These Slimline stamps are 4x12 in size, and you see they've got that beautiful slimline sized frame stamp within it. I did want to mention that it's a little bit too big for a standard size stamping platform, so you'll need to use either a larger sized platform or check out under our tips and tricks videos to see how you can use the lid of your standard side MISTI for that. Of course, there are also layering stencils and a coordinating die that cuts out the middle, which turns this into, it can be a really great shaker card or just pop it up over other elements. As you can see here, I did make a fun shaker card with all of the products today for this card, and it's just a super fun combo. Here are some more samples from our team. As you can see, the stencils can be used alone, they can be used with the stamp set, and of course with the stamp set you can also use it with your favorite coloring mediums. Up next, we have Folk Garden 2, which is our follow-up to the highly popular Folk Garden. There is a cling stamp and a coordinating hot foil plate. The layering stencils color in both products, both the stamp and the hot foil plate. And then, of course, you have the coordinating one-piece die, which cuts out all of those elements separately with one single pass through your die cut machine. This is what those elements look like when they are all cut out and mounted onto a piece of cardstock. This is a stunning follow-up to Folk Garden. We believe that they could actually be used together as well, so might be something to really consider adding into your crafting space, especially if you already own Folk Garden. Up next is our Darling Dahlias set. Now this is a cling stamp, with coordinating layering stencils. The really cool thing about the layering stencils is one of them actually colors in the entire back, which is really exciting. We actually haven't done that in stencils before. Here is a sample that I created with this set. Now it doesn't have a matching die, but it works perfectly with many of our essentials dies that we have already released. We think you're going to love this beautiful new floral set, and due to its dainty nature, that is the reason why we decided to offer it up in a cling stamp. Up next is our charming floral border. This is a 4x6 stamp set with coordinating hot foil plate, die, and layering stencils. Now, the stamp set has coordinating sentiments, and the really cool thing about the stencils is we have actually included an additional sentiment on each stencil. Now, those stamped sentiments coordinate perfectly with the stenciled sentiments for making really lovely note cards. You can use them separately from one another as well. So there's a lot of possibilities. Now the die just cuts out the coordinating border. This is what it looks like. I foiled mine, but of course we've got the coordinating stamp set in case you don't have a foiling machine. So no crafter is ever left alone in any of our releases. We're really conscious of the fact that not everyone has foiling machines, so we do always try to offer a coordinating stamp set as well. Now we just have a couple products left to go over. Up first is the Sweet Leaves frame. This is a standalone 2-piece stencil set with coordinating die. It's an affordable way to use some layering stencils, and yet you still get super adorable and whimsical results from it. Now the coordinating die cuts out the middle so you can turn it into a shaker or just a frame, and you also get the piece to cut out the little filigree. Now this is Scripted Greetings. It's a standalone sentiment set. You get 3 sentiments along with its shadow. I've used it here on this card featuring the Darling Dahlias that I just told you about. It's a really beautiful sentiment set that we think you're going to love. Here's just a few more samples using these final couple of products that I showed you. Now you're going to see a ton more inspiration along our blog hop today, and then don't forget we have an Instagram hop tomorrow. So be sure to head on over to our blog hop. We'll put the link in our video description. There are tons of prizes to be won and tons of inspiration to be seen as well. And keep in mind, we'll also be featuring this release all throughout the month with our card design team. Now finally, we have a grand prize giveaway right here on this video. All you have to do is let us know in the comments below what are your favorite products from this release and what are your must-haves. Well, that is everything I have to share with you today. I really hope you enjoyed this look into our November release. And other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.